All right, so just wanted to go over a trade I did real quick on Bitcoin, a short. Drag this over. So we're on the 15-minute chart right now. This was definitely a low time frame trade. I marked out my demand area, which I took this candle right before the up move. Marked that out. Took the 15-minute supply before the sharp move down, and also confirmed it with this reaction off of this wick right here. And you could see we had a downtrend, and then we had this reversal to this uptrend, and you could see none of these lows were swept. So we had this liquidity buildup of long positions not being swept. We had this rejection again at this 15-minute supply zone, and on the retest of this zone, on that candle right there, on that reversal, it rejected it. So on that, there really wasn't like that great of like a point of entry. I kind of just did a long position just with the stop loss below, or short positions with my stop loss above there, just because there, I didn't know, since there was so much liquidity built up, I didn't know if it would just wipe it or not. And honestly, the trade off didn't seem like it was worth waiting just in case with the momentum being built up. So that's kind of like the technical now side of things. So we had liquidity build up, we had this rejection of the supply zone, and we had this demand zone right here. We probably would have had held as support. So you could see, actually, let me go to this 15-minute. It worked out perfectly on here where it just wicked into this demand zone perfectly. So you could see there's no closures of the candle bodies below this zone. So you could tell this is probably a strong area of support for if it comes back down, does retest this and does fill more market makers orders. But basically the reason why I was targeting just above here is because I thought if we maybe got a bounce again in a reversal back up, like a continuation, I guess, in a sense. If we broke this, we would have taken these equal highs. So this is something I'm keeping an eye on for the next trades or not. I didn't know if it would hold this area or just leave as liquidity to possibly sweep in the future. Yeah, that's kind of the explanation on that part. And now let me actually take over the footprint. I actually saw something interesting on this. So on the footprint chart, I'll show you the time. So right this last candle, it was 4:30 on the 23rd. So around 4:30, this is BitMEX. You can see, I'm going to refresh this because it's acting weird. Where are you? Yeah. So 4:30 on the 23rd, there was someone that just bought a large quantity, about $6 million. I'm assuming it's probably one person or whatever, a fund of some sort. Bought $6 million of Bitcoin all pretty quickly. You could see the timestamps. I'm on the Delta table right now, and you could see, these are only seconds apart, not even. So someone filled up long positions right here, about $6 million of it, and then we instantly had a pullback. Now, you could take this move, and you could see now, since we had this pullback right here, there's $6 million worth of underwater longs right now. At least just one person that was somewhat confident in, I don't know if they market bought or whatever they did, but they obviously were in a rush. They weren't really just like building up positions, at the lows or anything like that. They were just buying literally right at resistance, which was kind of ridiculous. So had a swift move down. You can see, and as we came back up, we literally tapped the exact bottom of this. So if you look right here, I don't know if I can get it this better, but you can see from here to there, the exact bottom of it. So with that being said, you now see there's $6 million of underwater shorts. As soon as it came to that price point, it rejected it right away. You can see on here, we had imbalances of lots of selling in that area. And, selling on the way down, obviously, with this candle having about $6.1 million in volume. So with that being said, you can use this as it's probably not going to go above this point, below above 36,100. And if it does, that means the market, it's just not going in your direction, because obviously you have these underwater longs as like sort of more like your savior. Like they'll sell, keeping the pressure down on demand. So with that being said, using that, using this, or using the underwater longs with the tap back into here is a perfect sign to short this down into whatever zone you want to look into. And you can see right here, there's obviously lots of demand all in this zone right here. Lots of volume picked up in this area right here. And that was the area that we were targeting around, what was this? The 34,500s. Yeah. So you could tell in this area there was a lot of protection, a lot of buying at the lows. So most likely those people that were in profit would buy more once it returned back there on the pullback. So just wanted to lay this out. I think it was a pretty cool thing to see, to kind of tie the footprints, looking at underwater long positions, and then tying back and seeing where exactly the where price reacts off.